Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Jax. It's Jax. We got Weedman Freed over there, and guess who just pulled up? Your favorite. And I'm gonna let him do the intro rather than me. Rooster, we're gonna turn you loose on an intro for YouTube.
Oh, well, good morning. Big day today. We are bringing the herd in to sort the heavies off. Cows that are close up where I can keep a closer eye on them during the night. They're out in a couple thousand acres now, and we already are a little bit late. I had 3 calves out there. Luckily everything was fine.
Now a little different this year. We haven't calved this late in 10 years probably.
Ever. I've never calved this late. And I'm just about half done with heifers.
Oh yeah? Explain the heifer deal a little bit.
Yeah, the heifers, I throw the bulls in a few weeks early. A couple different reasons. One, so that I'm all fresh and ready to calve when the heifers calve, because they need a little more attention and care.
So by fresh, you mean physically?
I'm fresh.
You
yeah.
as Rooster,
yeah,
are okay.
So I'm not ground down yet. And also they take a little longer to recuperate and get back into breeding shape. So that gives them a couple more weeks to get in shape to breed. So they're on schedule with the older cows for the next year.
Okay. And that's been going good?
Yeah, really good.
Good.
Yep, no backward calves, nothing weird.
Sweet.
Except for one that wouldn't claim her calf.
Oh,
but she's
still fighting it?
No, she's good.
So you're all, everything's mothered, everything's normal.
Yeah.
Good, good. All right, y'all. Well, you heard it from the rooster himself right there. I'll give you just a quick, because I feel like I have to get some, I just have to say something to you, or it'd be weird, right? So again, what the heavies are, cows don't all calve in one little splat, okay? They usually take about 5 weeks probably to get the bulk of it. Within 4 to 5 weeks, we'll have 70% of the cows will have had their babies. So in order to keep it organized, basically is what it is. We're just doing it to stay organized. We'll go through, and if you've been following along for a while, you may remember us doing this last year. But we'll go through, and one by one, I'll look at the cows, and I can tell by a few characteristics, few physical characteristics, if they are what we call a heavy, which means they're heavy with calf, or if they're late, meaning they're gonna calve later on the back end of the calving season, right? So some of the signs that you'll watch for is a big one is that their milk bag will start to get tight and start to drop down, fill with milk. That means that they're within a couple of weeks. And then also their cow privates will start to swell and loosen and get a little kind of a deal. Really no other way to describe it. So those are the things we'll watch for, and we'll sort according to that. So cow comes in and she's starting to get her bag starting to fill, we'll put her in a separate pen. Cow comes down, no bag, and she's all nice and tidy and tight in the back, then we'll put her in a different pen. And when we're done, the ones that are heavy will go where old Rooster Man can keep a tight eye on them, and the ones that are later, we'll kick them back out in the field just to let them roam for another week. And we usually, starting now, we'll do this probably once a week or every 10 days until we're done calving. So let's get after it.
She must have slept for a blood.
What is it you say?
One of these heifers have a calf in her.
She's not pregnant, huh?
I think she was at one time, but she wasn't in.
Here you go. See her? See the back end? Schloopy goopy. See the bag filling up? Teats coming down. She's gonna be ready. She's gonna be a good mama right there. So she's a very extreme case, very easy to tell. Okay, we got one in here you want to get out?
Yeah.
And going out the corner?
I'll put it through the barn and then kick her in with the nursery and then kick them out.
Oh, gotcha. Come on, little pup. Come on, old bub. Come on. Inside. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I did it.
Come on, mama. Yeah. Hey. Lock that up. Hey, Fred. Let's push these up. Come on. Come on, mama. Hey. Come on, dears. With me over there. Think it's gonna stay frozen, or is it gonna get all goopy? Goopy. Got it? Hey, come on. Hey now, come on. This side, Weeder. Inside. Inside. Come on, sweets. Bye. Inside. Inside. Bye. Slow down. Hey. Bye. Yeah, inside. She got a bag coming. She's bi, but she's old, whatever you think. I go by. Bye. Ah. Probably both can. Maybe that black one in. I don't know. What do you think?
The black is white black.
There you go. Bye. And right now we let Rooster double check them all. See, this was kind of the the coarse sort, and then Rooster fine-tooth some. Anything that he didn't like that I called, he'll go ahead and let by. Come on. All right, y'all. So we're looking for number 106. She's a cow that Rooster spotted that's open. And we paid to have all these pregnancy tested last fall, so that we didn't keep any cows around, you know, because we are short on feed. So we don't want to keep any cows around that aren't pregnant. So we had them preg checked. That's never 100% accurate. So now we're looking for this 106. If you see her, let me know. Make sure you comment. Just kidding, that's cheesy. She's a black cow. Medium-sized black cow. All right, keep your eyes peeled.
You think we gotta hold that one on the far right, that black? There, looks like one of the ladies' kids.
Hey Fred, why don't you tell him what just happened?
Huh?
Tell him the truth about me.
Pretty quick.
Old man still got a little speed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just had to use a little. I'm not very good. I got about 6 quick steps, and then that's it. But I had to use
106. The black cow. Hey Fred, we'll let a few extras out if we need to. This black cow right here behind the white one. Come this way, Fred.
There she goes.
Come this way. Right?
There we go. I'll bring that one back. Hey, the good news is at least we got to put that cow back out. The good news is at least we had her in the right pen.
You can lock her right behind that gate.
If she had not been in that pen, and I thought she was a heavy, and Rooster missed her and thought she was a heavy, then that would have been bad form. So we're glad we found her. Okay, let's kick these back out. And we're getting close to having her whipped, y'all. This one here, before we can let the late out to the pasture, this old girl, she was off all by herself out there when we rounded up. All right, rest. She was off by herself, which means she's getting ready to calve. So we don't want to let her out. My mom and sister brought her back in. Fred, swing those gates open fully. Well, hope you enjoyed. That was quick and easy, wasn't it? A little bing, a little bang, a little boom, and she's done. Oh, so we'll have a little more calving content for you, keep you in the loop as this rolls forward. What I want you to do though, as kind of a fun little homework for you, that last time lapse I did of the lates going back out into the field, I want you to count and tell me how many lates you think that we kicked out. How many? If you win, you get a pat on the back. All right, well, I gotta get to it. I'm gonna park Rooster's tractor. I think another thing that'll be funny to watch for is that a lot of times when you bring cows in, you jostle them around, move them around. It kind of helps stimulate a birth. So I don't know. We could have 1 calf tonight, or we could very easily have 6 calves tonight. There's a lot that we're looking close. So anyway, we're gonna get to it, you guys. I'm hoping so bad that the springtime calving works out. The cows look really good compared to this time last year. This time last year they were so thin and skinny, and we kind of tweaked our regiment a little bit, and it seems to have paid off really well, our feeding plan, because the cows are just looking great. They seem to be bred up really tight. We got a lot of heavies, way more than normal. Last thing I'll leave you with is that, see, most of the time when we calve in January, this process is life and death vital, because if we miss a late, and we kick the lates back out, or we don't keep them. We just see them once a day when we feed. If we miss a late and we're calving in January and early February, which means a lot of really cold nights, a cow out there could have a calf and it could either be dead, worst case, it could be slightly frozen, next worst case, or next best case up, which means it's going to have its ears froze off and possibly its tail, because it's that time of year. By calving in late March into April now, if we do miss one or one of those late calves early, even at night, nighttime temperatures are in, you know, the low 20s, mid 20s. So that is warm enough that even a cow out on her own will have a baby and be just fine, unattended. So those are the kind of things that I'm excited for. I feel like it takes a little pressure off. I know it's still a new thing for Rooster, and he's still a little leery about it. We'll see. I hope that he doesn't look into this and go, man, I just hate that we've had to do this. I hope that it becomes a good experience calving in April. It'll be a year-long project because you don't really know how it all works out until we actually sell the calves and can kind of compare some numbers. And but by doing this, it also should save us. The theory and the idea is that it should save us some grass, because normally now our calves are getting really big in past years because they were born 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. So when the grass turns green, we got tons of cattle chomping on green grass. So our pastures have a little harder time getting rolling. Whereas these calves are going to be much younger, which means that when green grass hits, the calves are not going to be eating a lot of green grass. And so it should help our pastures be able to push and press and kind of get ahead of the cows. And then it seems to be wet and hopeful at the moment. We're nothing wet like California, Utah is seeing, but it feels wet. It feels like we're getting a couple inches of snow every few days, and it's kind of mucky and muddy, and it's March, so it's way too early to have any idea what that means. But we'll see. I'll bring you along for the ride, y'all. I'm gonna let you loose. Till next time, y'all be good.